Hello, I'm Armando Valle, and this is my video blog reboot. A few months ago, I started doing video blogs, and I think I did like a couple, and then I stopped for a long time. And so I've been thinking ever since to just start from the beginning and rebooting the series and start to doing a little bit more regularly. So it's a new year, so this is the first video blog of 2007, and hopefully I'll be doing these more regularly. It is Sunday, January 21st, and it's a little bit past 6 o'clock, and right now, the New England Patriots are playing the Colts, and you can hear that in the background right now. And so far, the Patriots are winning, and they spanked the Ravens last week to a lot of disappointment here in Baltimore. A lot of people were disappointed about that. I was out watching the game down in South Point, and there were a lot of broken hearts for that. So I'm here with a cup of coffee, and I just want to talk a little bit, make it a simple blog, put it online, and see if I can do these more regularly and put them on YouTube and on my website, armandovalle.com, and we'll see how many of these I can do. For starters, the reason why I have this poor, crappy interrogation light upon my face is because my main stand-up light in my living room died a few weeks ago, and I haven't been able to replace it, so I don't have a main form of lighting in my living room. So I'm using this little reading light that is aimed at me right now, so I feel like I'm being interrogated. So I guess it's appropriate. Oh, the interrogation of Armando Valle. So how have I been? I've been alright. I've been hanging on. Is about almost 3 weeks into the new year, and been dealing with a lot of blah feelings. I suffer from seasonal depression, and for me, the winters are very, very rough. If you excuse me a moment, my cat is sort of being a little bit playful. Do me a favor, get away. I got a cat, which you can't see, but I gotta spray him because he misbehaves a lot, and he was getting a little bit too close to the camera, and he could tumble the camera aside and so on. In fact, let me show you the cat, just so you can see it. This is my cat, Luis. He's a 2-year-old male cat, and he is cute, but he can be a little rascal. I'm going to put him back on his bed right now. Alright, so now we can continue to talk. I was telling you guys about my seasonal depression. Well, it's not officially seasonal depression. It's just that for me, January to March are very difficult months. It's a combination of the weather, the short days, the cold, the snow. It's snowing outside. There's about an inch of snow outside. The winter months tend to be very rough on me, and I tend to get very depressed. I don't know what it is, but I just think it's because I'm Puerto Rican and I'm here in a country that is very that is cold, and it's just weather that doesn't agree with me. So January, February, and March are a drag, but this year I have discovered one thing that hopefully is going to take me to this rough period, and is coffee. I actually have become a very big coffee drinker in the past year, and it's really funny because I'm 33 years old, and if I would have known that coffee was this good, I would have started drinking it right out of high school. I would have started, but this is my 4th cup so far today. 4th or 5th. I'm not sure. I recently got a little coffee maker, and I've been brewing my own coffee at home and so on, and I've been enjoying that. But I've been feeling very blah. This past week wasn't really good. I had a lot of difficulty at work concentrating. I have a 9-to-5 job with the Social Security Administration, and it's rough. I've been there 7.5 years, and generally I'm just sick and tired of the job. I'm sick and tired, but they pay really well, and I gotta hang on to the job until something better comes along, which I am looking, trying to find something better, but so far nothing has materialized. But this week was just rough. I was just getting out of bed late, getting in work late, not being able to concentrate at work, and that's not cool. I can't continue to do that because things at my job have gotten very strict. So this week, tomorrow, when I go in and just need to be in top shape, need to concentrate at work, and just need to be ready to kick ass and take names. What else have I been up to? I'm not sure. I don't want to run past the 10-minute limit. I'm a filmmaker. I'm an indie filmmaker, and I also run my own film website, horror film website called horror101.com. I made a film in late October called Pretentious Pooch. It was done. It turned out really well. It premiered at a screening at the Creative Alliance at the Patterson Theater in December. It was fairly well received. I'm happy with the results. And now, film-wise, I'm working on putting together a soundtrack for the film, an original soundtrack, and trying to get the rights for one song that I'm using in the film. Hopefully, I can get the rights. When those issues have been clear, I hope to have that film up in YouTube sometime this spring for everybody to see. And I think I'm going to be putting my other two films in there, Rental and A Walk in the Park. So, been doing a lot of work on horror101.com this past few weeks. And I just put in a banner, a logo and a banner this week, and it's looking really good. So, and I hope to be doing some more work on the site during the spring. So if you haven't seen that, checked out that site, please do it. But if you like scary films, feel free to stop by, register, and leave us comments. It's absolutely free, and we do it because we're big horror fans. So stop by if you can. So I've been alright. It's Sunday night, and I hope this week goes much better than the last week. I have many projects that I'm working on, and I really need to continue to do good at my work, and I need to find a part-time job too, because I've been things have been kind of tight financially, so I've been looking for a part-time job. So far, nothing has materialized. It's rough. It's rough out there. All these places, they won't call back, but hopefully I'll find some sort of part-time job in the next month or two. I think that's all for now. I would like to say more. What else I can say? I'm so glad the holidays are over. I'm so glad they're over because I don't know, Christmas and New Year's, the holidays are for people that have large families and tons of friends and a lover, and I haven't had much luck with women in a long while, and my family doesn't celebrate Christmas. My mother and my sister are Jehovah's Witness. They don't celebrate Christmas, so it was just 2 weeks of just sitting around with time off from work and not having anything to do. And I'm in my 30s now. When you're in your 30s, a lot of your friends, they get their own families and they get their own lives and they go bye-bye. And it was kind of lonely. So I'm glad the holidays are over. And it's a new year, and I have many projects to work on, and I'm sincerely hoping that this continues to be a good year for me, for my film projects. I hope it turns out to be a better year for me in terms of finding a new job, and that it turns out to be a better year for me in terms of finding new friendships and new relationships. I think I've been ranting long enough. I might edit this vlog a little bit, and I'm gonna put it up, and hopefully there'll be another blog in a week or so. I'm also gonna be doing written blogs on my website as I'm doing this. My website is armandovalle.com. So if you don't see a video blog from me in quite a while, just go to armandovalle.com. So I'm hoping this week is a better week. I need a break here. I keep saying that. I've been saying that for the past couple of years. So bye bye for now.